is up, guys, and welcome back to an episode of F1 22 Mobile Racing Career Mode. We are here for episode number 54 today for the Austrian Grand Prix in season number 8. If you guys did miss the previous episode, well, at the British Grand Prix a very, very long time ago, one of the laggiest Grand Prix I have ever raced in. Hopefully that will not continue, but that was still a decent result as we came home in P5 in a track I really wasn't expecting to go P5 considering how crappy this car is in a straight line. But coming into the Austrian Grand Prix here, we're going to try to set a decent lap time. It is, well, 2-2 across the entire board there with the Ferraris leading the way from the Red Bulls, the Mercedes, and the McLaren. You get the idea here. As we make our way then towards the start of this lap, DRS wide open as we make our way towards turn 1 here, taking it nice and easy, trying to get a nice flowing run through this first sequence, trying to keep the momentum going essentially through this part of the track so that we can hopefully maximize the time we get. Austria is a bit of a mix of both. It is probably more, I would say, focused towards straight line speed. You gotta have decent straight line speed down this. I mean, the middle sequence, yes, it does require a lot of downforce, but we do have some promise here. 17.42 in the first sector. It wasn't my best first sector, but it was still a purple sector nonetheless. As we make our way into turn 4 then, keeping it nice and easy, make sure we don't punt anyone off into the gravel there, as it's a common place to do so. Into turns 6 and 7 here, not taking the cleanest line. You can clearly see the time is not showing that. 31.45, not a very fast time through there. As we make it with turns 9 and 10, two fast sweeping right-handers here. We're going to use some decent pace through here. We get a decent run through the first corner, decent run through the second corner. Probably could have taken a bit more aggressively as we open the DRS towards the line. Where's this going to put us on the grid for tomorrow's race? Across the line, it was a decent last second. Actually going to put us P3 there, only 3/10 behind pole, just under a 10th behind Carlos Sainz. So it was actually a very, very clean lap. If we had nailed down that middle sector, we probably could have had a really, really good shot at starting from pole. But here's the starting grid: Leclerc, Sainz, us, Verstappen, Perez, Hamilton, Russell, Norris, Ricardo, Ocon, Alonso, Bottas, Guan Yu, Gasly, Tsunoda, Schumacher, Magnussen, Latifi, Albon. Vettel rounds out the grid in 20. Let's go to 5. Red lights and 4. The Austrian Grand Prix. Lights out and away we go. We were held there for a very long time here. That's actually caught us napping as Verstappen makes his way up the inside here. Perez is going to try to go around the outside. We're actually going to defend that and actually sneak up the inside of Verstappen there. I'm surprised that was not a corner penalty, as we clearly have all four wheels off the track, but I guess the game didn't recognize that. Now we have both Red Bulls charging their way up. They're trying to get past it. We're trying to be the widest Aston Martin you will ever see in this game as we cut off Verstappen there. Perez is now going to make his way up into 4th place as both Ferraris, well, they're running away. So our goal is to try to essentially just hold on to this podium spot, if it's even possible in this kind of car. As we make our way towards turn 4, then look at Perez closing up so fast there in that sequence as we don't get the cleanest run out of turn 4 here. In turn 5, Perez is closing at a rapid rate, but we are somehow managing to stay ahead of him for now. As we make a fast left-right-handed here, but Perez, he is still well on us here, and Verstappen's making his way as well. You can see him just in the background. Perez is going to try to go around the outside. He actually makes a bit of contact with us, so he backs out of it. Into the final corner we go, down to 4th gear. That we actually went a bit wide there. Perez now, he's about 7/10 behind us, but watch the gap slowly start to come down as we make our way then towards the first corner here. Let's see if we can get a decent run through here. We do not, as we get a corner cut penalty. That's going to cost us massively. Perez is going to try to sneak up to the inside. He actually manages to force his way through. We did try to block him a little bit. Now we get a tire on the grass here. Now both Red Bulls have passes. We're down to P5 here in this Grand Prix. We're going to set it up the inside of Verstappen. That should probably not have happened, considering we were so far back. We somehow managed to fend off the Dutchman there, and that is us up into P4 then. But Perez, well, he's now a second and a half ahead of us, so I don't think the podium is possible as Verstappen powers his way past us up into P4. We're going to try to set it back up the inside. This is probably frustrating the Dutchman to the absolute max, no pun intended, as we are now into the heart of Sector 2. Then Verstappen is going to be fuming. He's going to try to get past us here. We're going to try, again, to be the widest Aston Martin you will ever see in F1 history here. As we make our way through the fast left-right-hander once again. Leclerc still leads the way from Sainz. Perez is, well, he's 3 seconds ahead of us. Unless he makes a massive mistake, I don't think we'll be able to catch the Mexican in this race, which is fine. as we make our way into the final corner. Then that was somehow not a corner cut penalty. I don't know how, but we clearly had all 4 wheels off the track, but I guess the FIA were looking away at that point as we make our way into turn 1, then 3rd gear, and taking it nice and easy. And actually, we're making a bit of time on the AI through that first corner. We're actually making up a decent amount of time, actually, in the first and last. But it just seems that the AI dominate everywhere else. You can't really get a decent exit out of the second corner here, or the third, you can technically say, because the Aston Martin just simply has no acceleration compared to the Red Bull, the Ferrari, and stuff like that. Man, why do we get fired by Red Bull? I miss driving for such a good team like that. Now we're stuck with this team, Aston Martin. Why did they fire us? I really don't get it. As Verstappen, he's trying every single trick in the book to get past us. We are doing everything we can to make sure he doesn't get past us. We cut him off into turn 5, cut him off into turn 6 as well. Now, we have 2 more corners left to try and hold on to this P4 finish then for Aston Martin. It would still be a very, very good result, nonetheless, then for the British team as we make our way into turn 9, nice and easy. Now making our way to turn 10 here, down to 4th gear. Somehow now that's a corner cut penalty. That was a bit more aggressive than last time around. This is a pretty dominant corner cut penalty, and Verstappen, well, he flies right by us. We tried to defend him. That did not work as we come home in P5. Russell was closing at a rare knot, but we managed just to hold on here behind Leclerc, Sainz, Perez, and Verstappen, but we do come ahead of Russell, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Alonso, and Norris. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, definitely be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.